Am I the a-hole for not helping my daughter to save her house? A few years ago my husband and I were proud to co-sign for our daughter 27, female to help her buy her first house. We were happy to help, and despite not having a lot of money ourselves, we bought her a washer and dryer for her new home. I called to check in with her regularly and see how things were going and if she needed anything. I know she changed jobs mid-year and I wanted to make sure she'd still be okay financially. She assured me she was good and everything was fine. We started noticing inconsistencies around Christmas when our credit score took a hit due to 2 late payments on her house. Our daughter told us it was a mix-up with the bank since a new bank took over her mortgage and she would sort it out. A few months later it still had not been corrected, so I called our daughter again. Something seemed off, so I called the bank since my name was on the loan and found out my daughter was 6 months behind on the mortgage. When confronted, she said the new job wasn't working out, so she quit back in December and hadn't been able to find a new job. I thought this was strange since we taught her not to quit a job until you have a new one in place to be responsible. I also asked her why she hadn't come to us and she said she was embarrassed. We gave her some leads on new jobs because we couldn't afford to pay the full amount she owed on the house at this point, and suggested she get a roommate, and if she could get those things done we would see what we could do. It was a couple of months before she found a job. I don't think she even looked into the leads we gave her, but still had no roommate to help with the bills. At this point, we found out from her grandfather that she had taken a large sum of money from him during that first year, over $20,000, and had just asked him for more, but he said he was sorry and he didn't have more to give. We still have no idea what she did with any of the money, and she never told us about this. Our daughter continued lying to us about paying the bills and has not done anything to help herself or save her home. The mortgage company said they sent her documents for a hardship extension which she never returned. We finally decided to not take money out of our retirement, which was our only option since our credit scores were now in the toilet because of this and we couldn't get a loan to save the house. This was not an easy decision to make, but we made it mostly because she had not tried to help herself at all and lied to us over and over again for more than a year. We told her she could come stay with us until she could get back on her feet. She not only declined but stopped talking to us not long after. This was not an easy decision, but if we had saved her house we likely would have lost our own. Are we the a-holes?